Tzipora Shapiro did not have it easy. She was only a young woman when her mother passed away, and her father, Rav David, the Rav of Kovno, had many responsibilities. Not long after his wife passed away, he remarried, and it was decided that Tzipora should travel to Eretz Yisrael and settle there, where his sister was, Gita Malka. Rav David was very sad to see his daughter Tzipora go, and at the same time he knew that she needed a change. The night before he saw her going off, he called her aside and presented her with a very special gift from her mother. "I know how close you were to Mama," he told her. "I know how difficult it is for you to go off on your own. I want to give you something to hold on to, so that you will never ever forget her." With that, Rav David pulled out his wife's most precious possession, a strand of pearls, and handed it to Tzipora. His daughter was overjoyed with the gift. Something to hold on to remember her mother, was something very special. The next day, after an emotional farewell, Tzipora boarded the ship and set off to Eretz Yisrael. Although she was alone on the ship, but she wasn't really. She held on to the pearls in her hand and knew that her mother was with her every step of the way. The trip wasn't an easy one. It never was in those days. But every time she felt scared and lonely as the storm came, she held on to the pearls and thought of her mother. When she arrived in the Holy Land, Tzipora immediately made her way to the apartment where his sister was, Gita Malka, the wife of Rav Tzvi Pesach Frank, who eventually became the Rabbi of Yerushalayim. This was the first time they were seeing each other since their mother's passing. Her sister greeted her. They were so happy. They were talking together. They were reminiscing the good times that they shared together with their mother. Finally, her sister Gita Malka asked her, "Tell me, whatever happened with Mama's pearls?" Without hesitation, Tzipora responded, "Funny that you ask. Before I left, Tati gave me something to give you." She reached into her pocket and pulled out her mother's precious pearls. "Here, he wanted you to have these pearls because he knew how much they will mean to you." Gita Malka was so excited with the gift. A remembrance from her mother? That was something she always wanted. The two sisters cried once more as she gave her the gift. Little did she know that her father had actually given the gift to Tzipora, her sister. But that was the last time Tzipora ever discussed the pearls again. Gita Malka never knew of a self-sacrifice. In fact, Tzippora's husband, the great tzaddik of Yerushalayim, Rav Aryeh Levine, testified that his wife never once expressed regret for having given her sister the one thing that reminded her of her mother. Many of us have items that we hold on very dearly. Handing over those items to someone else, even a close relative, is not an easy thing to do. But Tzipora gave her mother's pearls without looking back and without revealing that this treasure was really meant for her. Is it any wonder that she merited her righteous husband and together enjoyed many, many years and merited exceptional children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren? Among many other tzaddikim in the family, her son-in-law was Rav Yosef Shalom Eliashiv, the Gadol Hador. Many wonderful lessons can be learned from this story, but perhaps, most of all, we can learn that we never lose when we give.